Hey guys, Coach Steve here, and in this video, I'm going to be taking you through a trailer of the new 6-week nutrition template. I'll keep it as brief as we can. So a slightly different landing page here with a few new videos, which I'm going to invite you to watch once you get your hands on this new version. And then as we scroll down, we've got our FAQ, and then we have this brand new input your information section. So our programs now customize and design a program specifically for your requirements. So for that, we just need some information from you. So you just need to go ahead and fill out these yellow boxes. So we've got a range of information, which we're going to fill out here. I'm going to select your body type. Then we're going to select our activity level, select our goal, modify our program as needed, and then a few other settings just here. So I'll be back in a moment. I'm just going to fill out my settings, and then we'll go and look at the plan. All right, and we're back. So I just went through and uploaded my own information. So I've just added in my height, my weight. I've selected a body type for me, and that's just going to predict my total body fat. Don't look at this number too much. We're mainly looking at the images just here. Then we've got our physical activity level. For most of us would be this moderate level, aiming for that 10,000 steps. We've got a goal. So we've got 3 goals now. So we've either got fat loss, which would be great for fat loss, difficult to build muscle. We've got muscle gain, which would be great for building muscle, really difficult to lose any body fat. You've got to train really hard not to gain any fat. And then we've got maintenance, which would be, you lose some body fat and maybe build some muscle very slowly, but you must train quite hard to see any big transformations. We've got our food settings like before, where you can filter out any food items. We've got a new setting for calories from fruits and vegetables. So you can choose to have, low levels of calories from fruits and vegetables, or you can have quite high, you can change it to any number you like. And then we've also got options for those who are pregnant or breastfeeding. Of course, see a healthcare professional if you are currently pregnant or breastfeeding. Make sure you're cleared for any fitness and training and nutrition, okay? Now, we have new information here. Then we've got our nutrition template itself. So first thing we could see is a few video explainers. We've got our logo up here, which changes if you're Max or Maxine. It's my plan, so it says that's my plan. And then we've got a nice little countdown till the end of the challenge at the very top of your plan. So we can see that there's 81 days until the end of the challenge, which starts soon. Similar style here, where we've got our protein, energy, fruits, and vegetables. We've got our information about our meal summary, so our macros and our fiber and our calories. Now, the cool thing here is that we can interact with the plan. So let's say our peri-workout, meaning before or after. If you're not training this particular day, you can just untick that box. And what it will do is it will actually run a little calculation, and it will change your protein intake for the rest of the day. So this number is just going to slowly update. And it's only going to scale numbers that can be updated, not numbers that can't be updated. Like you can't have more of a super shred bar, okay? And that's the same thing will happen with if you add or remove the anabolic night as well. Now, other features of our plan is something like a diet break. So I've chosen a fat loss plan for me. And if I'm doing fat loss, I will have access to something called a diet break. Now, a diet break is going to bring your calories back to maintenance. And you could see here the difference where on this particular day, which would be maybe that Saturday. Yeah, so that's Saturday. That's setting my calories at about 2,400 calories. So I'm in an energy deficit. But then on the Sunday, I'm choosing to have a diet break, which would increase my calories to 3,194, which would be maintenance for me. Now we have a few hidden cells just here. So if I was to click this little arrow there, it's going to bring up the ratios of my macros in a nice little chart here. Don't pay attention too much to this. This is just the way that I calculated the plan. And then down the very bottom here, we can see that we've got some weekly running averages. So we see our total protein for the week and then the average protein per day, and even like the total calories for the week and then the average calories per day. So if you were to choose to have a diet break maybe once or maybe even twice, I would recommend maybe at most 2, that may increase your calories to, that 2.5, maybe even 2.6 if we were to tick that box. And, that can mean that you're still in an energy deficit, or it might not be, okay? So just a few extra things on your plan as well. We also have a new recovery diet. So this recovery diet would be a diet that we follow at the end of the challenge. And what this aims to do is we've got week 1, and then week 2, and then week 3 after the challenge. And If we're in an energy deficit, it will slowly increase our calories back to maintenance across 3 weeks. So it's going to increase it by 5%, and then by 10%, then back to maintenance. And if we're in an energy surplus, which is a 10% surplus, it's going to slowly bring us back down to a maintenance. So this will be what we want to follow after the 6 weeks of the challenge. So this recovery diet, and we can just change it here by clicking, let's say, week 2. And that's slowly going to update the calories just here, and then update the program so we can stage it as we go. And there it goes. Okay. Next, we've got our shopping list. So the shopping list is very similar to what we've experienced in the past, but then now we have our nutrition template shopping list and our recovery diet shopping list. We have a recipe planner, which now has a search function. So first of all, you can see that all of them say warm chicken salad because that's at the very top of the list. But then if we were to chuck in a number here, so what we could do is look at our nutrition template. It's predicting about 580 calories. Let's say yours had maybe 400 calories for the meal. What we can do is we can just type in 400 calories, and this will then shorten all of our recipes down to a list of recipes that are within 10% of your calories for that one meal. So this will be recipes between 360, because that's 10% less, and then 440 calories per serve. And that will be all of our recipes there for you to follow. Okay. Or, you could do a little bit of math and you could choose almost any recipe and then just scale it according to your needs as well. We've got our daily check-in tool, which is similar to before, where you can put in your information. We're going to look at our average changes from week to week and space for our journal, our compliance checklist. You got upload a progress photo into your plan here. You can put in your measurements, write in a bit of a journal, all this information just in the daily check-in. All this information will get amalgamated onto a dashboard that's here. So you don't need to update this. This will actually pull the information from the other tabs, and you can just nicely see all your information, such as your weekly body weight changes, or the weekly kilo changes, or percentage changes, the changes in your measurements, the changes in your sleep. And this is, of course, is going to populate into this data just here. We've got all of our data based in this food database. So these are all the different food items that you can add to your plan. So I think we're close to 300 now, so 268. And of course, there's videos here on how you can add your own brands of foods. Let's say you love a certain brand of yogurt, or you want to add juice to your plan, or heck, even other supplements, whatever, you can add them to the plan here. You just need to follow the video and just tick the boxes accordingly and add in the stuff, and we're going to fill out all the rest for you there. And finally, we've got a nice detailed FAQ with lots of information, which you can spend some time to read. So there you go, team. This is our new nutrition template where it's customized to you. It's going to design a plan for you and help you get into the best shape of your life over the next 6 weeks. And it's something that you can rinse and repeat quite a few times. You could do the fat loss program, then go to muscle gain, then back to fat loss, back to muscle gain. Happy days. You can swap and change. If you are, let's say, stuck in lockdown and you're doing much fewer steps, you can make those changes accordingly, and you could modify it as much as you need. But, I guess for most of us in that 6-week period, we just want to fill out this information once, follow the plan for 6 weeks, and then recycle it and fill it out again. So let me know what you think in the comments down below. If you have any questions, leave any comments down below. And if there's anything you'd like to see in the plan, let me know. We're always open to your opinions and your advice, and I guess what you'd like to see in the plan. So we're all ears. Hope you enjoy this plan.